me see. Hey y'all, welcome. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can put my headphones on. Give me a sec. Let me get my soul situated. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me. So, all right, I'm out here with my family. Um, Playing some tennis, but I thought I'd get on real quick and talk to y'all. The frequency has definitely been super crazy. Peace and blessings, everybody. But yeah, I'm trying to get outside, get some air, some heat, and a lot's been on my mind lately. Um, but let me give some more people some time before we get on and start this. Oh, look at the rainbow! It's a rainbow. Let me see if y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's definitely a little rainbow. Let me see if I can back up. Oh yeah, it's a piece of a rainbow. But anyway, we out here playing tennis, so on and so forth. But in this Florida heat, but it actually feels good right now, so it's not too bad. But I did want to come on here and channel this masculine frequency. Yeah, right, baby? Hmm? Come here. Give me. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Look at the little snack all over your lip. But yeah, we definitely out here sweating. Get some air. But I did want to talk about what's on your masculine's mind. Make sure y'all do hit that the likes, and go over there. I don't want no snakes to bite you. Come on. Come on. Come on, babe. Let's go in here. Um, some people will say, well, Essence, how do you know what's going on in the mind of the masculine if you're a feminine? I'm a physical feminine, but I do have a masculine mindset as far as the way that I live my life according to, like, no, I'm not a lesbian, okay? But I do, due to how I grew up, I tend to think and outsmart a lot of men in my life as a protection. So, I mean, I can understand because we all have the feminine mind and we have the masculine mind, and some of us just tend to activate um, whatever we're stronger in. So some people are overly feminized, and some people are overly masculine. So I just want y'all to understand that. So just because I'm a female, like as far as the physical body, I'm still a female. But anyway, life is about lessons, okay? And it's about studying your environment as a human species, okay? Whatever species you might be. And yeah, I speak this way only because it's going to be a mass reset on a lot of shit, y'all. And you gotta reprogram your mind, okay? Because a lot of y'all vibrate and frequencies you don't quite understand. So it's hard. It's hard. Like, nobody's perfect. And, most of the time we've been all lied to. How do you know I'm telling the truth? You just know when your soul says it's true. Okay? Um, People don't know how to listen to guidance. A lot of masculine energy, some masculine runners, physically runners, run from who they truly are. See, me, I tend to uh, stand in my power. Okay. I tend to stand in my power. I tend to face my demons, and I tend to face my masculine, good or bad. Um, if y'all been following me, I was with my masculine, and like I said, we're facing the facts. See, some of y'all have to understand. You have to be able to control your emotions, because a lot of these masculines are not going to come in and permanently stay, because they wasn't programmed. They haven't reprogrammed their minds. Okay. I think my headpiece died. Oh, I went too far from it, I think. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see and make sure my headpiece good. Okay, it just shut off. So, the way that I want to teach you guys, it's kind of... All right, hold on. Let me wait till this thing pair. All right, so I hope y'all can hear me. It's kind of hard to explain to some people, what these meanings mean. Okay, so you got, like I said, you have some people out there who give this information. But then a lot of y'all say you're confused and you don't know, you don't understand what they're saying. Like, you have met someone, and if you met your soulmate, or you're the one supposed to learn these lessons for. Like, we have to understand you are supposed to learn something from this person. Okay, it's not always about being underneath them. Okay, you can't, like, God is love, God is within us. Okay, sorry, there's bugs out here. Um, God is love and God is within us. So we start within first. So what's happening with a lot of us on this journey is that the spirit is come to us and telling us, see, and they come in the form, like God said, you come in the image of me. We're all a part of our reflection of self, okay? So when someone else comes to you and reflect the real you, which is like frequency inside of you, you know, because they will come in the form of, like, once you graduate, you will start to realize it will shift. It will no longer entertain the physical form. It will just come in the form of vibrations. So, like, you love someone so much, or you connect to someone so much, that it will come in the form of them. Now, some people would say it could be evil, but what has the spirit really, like, you got to think, what has the spirit done for you and to you? It is the physical form that has deceived you in many different ways. But it's also a lesson. It's like a blessing in disguise. And when you see it as that blessing in disguise, you will start to grow. So I don't want y'all to be like, Essence, well, you're going to tell us and stuff like that. From my experience, okay, as I study my journey and I grow on my journey, and I'm here to tell y'all, it's more about letting go, okay? It's more about, and I say that to say it's healing. That's how you know it's a test. So the universe bring your partner into your life and you still have not yet healed that trauma, most likely they will continue to leave. And the moment you, like, because what the universe is trying to do, due to the fact that the frequency has shifted into we're in the dark ages, I don't know if some of y'all know, but we're in the dark ages, and we've been in the dark ages for a very long time. You pretty much been in the dark ages before your time, as you were born today, and and as they were born when you were born. So I hope y'all kind of getting it. I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but like how they would say, you were born in sin. Okay, the reason why they say you were born in sin, because you were born into a world where people are not getting married and people are not truly doing things according to their purpose. They're just doing things according to a false prophet. And you, by meeting your partner, the true prophet of spiritual, the connection you have with it, communication you have with it, the vibrations you get from it, the voices you hear, the connection. Some people think it's crazy, but it's not. It's the divine. Okay? It will come in many forms and many images, just like devil will come in many forms and many images. The devil will tell you, because we deal with it, we deal with them both. We deal with the devil and we deal with the divine. Okay? And it's called ego, and and it's the other part is called God. So you deal with ego more. Sorry, I just disconnected. I don't. But anyway, so you get comfortable living in the hell. So a wake up call has happened. A wake up call has happened for a lot of us. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, so I can come on here more often and just talk to y'all, because not I can do readings and whatever, but that's that. That's just that. But sometimes you just gotta hear it. How you doing? Um, but yeah, you guys got to understand where it's stemming from. You had got a rude awakening. You was chosen to awaken, and this is just what you have to do. You was chosen to defeat the darkness and overcome it. And this is just what it is. I mean, take your challenge, honor your challenge, and face it. Some of y'all say, "Oh, I'm hurt." Forget them, and how you of God frequency if you don't know forgiveness. You understand me? Some of y'all don't know how to forgive. And if God is love, God is forgiveness, unconditional. You know? I love my masculine, but at the end of the day, I love myself more. And when you start to love yourself more, you can't go wrong. Okay? You go wrong when you start loving someone else. You understand what I'm saying? So I know y'all, like I said, you want that physical. The devil in you is telling you that you have to have that physical form of someone else. And the other part of you is telling you that you got to have that that divine first. See, the soul is aggravating y'all. A lot of y'all is just aggravated instead of sitting here getting to know it. And then you wonder why it's not manifesting down into this flesh. Okay? They want you to know, like God said, find and love me first. Or the Most High Divine Spirit will say, find and love me first. And when you find me, you will find out the truth. So when you start to love yourself, you will realize that you are not a body. You are a spirit in a body. Okay, so if I'm a spirit in a body, then my masculine is supposed to have a spirit, but is it in his body? Okay, so you got to ask yourself these kind of questions. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And these are the things that your masculine don't question, because the reason why they don't question these things is because they just freeballing it. They a lot of them are just disconnected. And feminines out there, when you find this key to yourself, you will finally find the answer to your questions. Okay? You will no longer need guidance. Everybody, will tap in here and there with that energetic boost, that reminder, which is not bad. But I want you to understand, it's nobody else's fault why you feel the way that you feel. So when you blame your masculine's fault, your masculine's going to tell you the truth. It's not my fault you feel the way you feel. It's your fault because it is your mind playing tricks on you. That is your ego versus soul. And that's how you know when you're having a battle. So what's on the mind of the masculine is that he's go through his battles. All he cares about is his battles and his problems. He's not bringing you into it. He might bring another female into it. Okay, or vice versa, a female dealing with a masculine, and the masculine is accepting his fate and she's not accepting hers. She will bring another person to hide. It's a shield. It's by your partner being with somebody else, it's nothing but a prime reflection that they are not doing their inner work. Okay, so when you see them on their Facebooks, if you're looking, or you run into them and stuff like that, and you see and you speak to them, stop falling for the illusion. The body is an illusion as well, y'all. This is temporary. All that is temporary is an illusion. Anything that's temporary is an illusion, okay? The karmic is an illusion. She's temporary. You never know. When they're going to go. You're temporary. You're an illusion. So you don't fall in love with that. You fall in love with the spirit. And a lot of y'all say, well, Essence, I do love my masculine or my feminine runner. Okay, the person who chooses not to accept their fate, but they're with someone else. But that's distracting you. See, what they're doing is pulling you in. They're pulling you back down into darkness. And this is that battle. This is that battle. So what the physical body is doing, it don't have to say it nice. It don't have to say it nice. It's pushing you away because they are not one with themselves. When they are one with themselves, they will pull you in. They will call you. They will check on you. They will make sure you're okay. But if they're not doing it, it's because they're not safe right now. So you cannot be mad. And then you have to learn that your frequency that you're sending to these people they are feeling it. Because you can feel it, they can feel it too. So if you're sending out anger, they reflecting that shit. So reflect yourself in a positive note. Don't sit there and say, okay, well, I say hi to him today, but he didn't really say hi to me today. And then you sit there and say, well, what's going on with that picture, Essence? It's because deep down inside, you really hate that motherfucker. You don't want to say hi to him, but you just said hi to him because it's a physical, normal thing to do. If you truly didn't want to say hi to him, then don't. If you don't want to sleep with them, then don't. If you do want to sleep with them, then don't. But at the end of the day, just follow your intuition. Follow your heart. You know? If you got to express to them that you're hurt and you need time, some of y'all just need to say that. Some of y'all just need to say, wait a minute, Masculine. I need to take my power back. Okay? Because they're not thinking like you do. Okay? They want that power. So they're going to get it, either they're going to get it from you or they're going to get it from somebody else. But they want that power. So we just got to understand the order of this. Okay? I don't want y'all to be confused. Some of y'all will be if you're stuck into the old paradigm of life. But I'm talking on a new paradigm of life. I'm talking on a new wave. The true wave. And some of y'all are confused because you go and you listen to people who keep you programmed. But I'm trying to break you free from that. Because I'm in the new world. And I'm coming back to help others shift in the new world too. Okay? Your masculine is already in the new world. He doesn't even care about his body no more. And y'all stuck on the 3D talking about, I need the body. They're not even here anymore. They on the fifth dimension, waiting for you to wake up and realize to learn how to meditate, learn how to astral travel until your time comes. I'm not saying anybody, and I'm gonna give a disclaimer. I'm not saying nobody needs to say, okay, well, I'm giving up on life. And I know a lot of y'all feel like that. I know a lot of y'all feel like y'all want to give up on life because you can tell that the masculine has no longer been present in his body that on a 5D he is. Do not do that, because if you take the easy route, you will end up in a wrong paradigm. Okay, you will end up in a different dimension. Take your course, get your knowledge. You're in class. Life is a class. You're in class. So pass your tests, get your knowledge, be prepared to ascend when your time comes. So that way you can meet your masculine where you need to go. If your masculine is physically here, you are physically here. You guys are on the same dimension physically. Spiritually, you embodied yourself, feminine. You woke up. The masculine didn't. Okay? At least he did for a second, and it didn't stick. You understand me? So you know, with this knowledge, that this person is still stuck in the 5D. Like I told you, picture the Matrix and the Avatar put together. Okay? When the guy uses the body, the vessel, to go into the different dimension of being, the being and shit. Same thing with the Matrix. They got to get that energetic phone call to transfer that consciousness. Both of those movies transfer consciousness to the real world. This is the paradigm. This is why they call this shit the Matrix. Okay? I'm not saying give up on the game. Don't give up on the game. Play it right. Play your cards right. Know what's going on. It needs to click. Let it click. Stop being hard-headed. Stop being ignorant. Stop going outside bullshitting. Take the time and meditate. Literally what you can do is try your best to meditate. Sleeping is another form of meditation too. You're taking a nice warm bath, relaxing your body. Okay, getting a nice massage or something like that. Or, going for a jog or doing something you love. Don't just be fucking all day. Okay, that's cheating. Okay, a lot of our masculines have sex because that's another way to shift your frequency. Okay, But what happened was they fucked so much out here that they're gone. You know, it's a drug. It became a drug where it consumed the ego mindset. So, you know, they done fuck their way out of reality, what they would call fuck themselves up. Okay? So now they're up in a higher dimension where the physical body rather, okay, doesn't have complete control. It rather have sex all day or be cuddled up with a eye candy kind of materialistic lifestyle that it was programmed to do, instead of downloading the program that it was given, which is the masculine that you know it to be is true. If you acknowledge the mind of the masculine, okay, because he taps into your, he taps into your a part of yourself as well, because you guys got that balance, that you guys got that connection. Okay, there are gonna be many names for this stuff that I'm talking about, so try to keep up. But it's all one meaning. It really all one meaning. People don't talk about this stuff. It's because we're in the dark ages. People should be able to come out and talk about this stuff, and it'll be okay, to talk about it. But you gotta cover it up with religion, or you gotta cover it up with some kind of spirituality, or you gotta cover it up just to deliver a message instead of getting to the point. And and it's sad. That's the world we live in, where people would rather hide under a rock than face the fact that the spirit that has, which would be spirit is God. Spirit is God. The spirit that you have within you is a God. You are your own reflection of self. If you try to practice astral traveling, you will learn how to come in and out your body. You will learn how to, if your masculine is in the 5D, you will learn how to communicate with them. A lot of them be around you, and you don't even, you could feel them, hear them, smell them, you just can't see them. So what you do sometimes is meditate, relax, and you will end up isolating your body without killing yourself. You will be able to master these things, okay? Like monks do, or, people that study this type of level of stuff. You can do this. You just have to really tap into this stuff. I remember I did it. It just happens. Sometimes when you let go of control, and this is what you got to do. You got to stop trying to control. Stop trying to control. Learn how to be fear is the number one problem. You open up doors when you're in fear. Okay? The first thing you should never fear is death. If your first thing is, I fear the fighting the girl down the block, or I fear fighting the dude down the block, that should not be it. Your number one fears that you should clear is death. You should know the secrets to it by now if you're on this purpose and on this journey. Okay? Your purpose is to find out the truth about life. If you're not doing this shit, then you're not doing the work. If your list has to start with fear, don't fear death, and fear no man or no evil. But if you fear death, you fear a man or a woman, okay? You fear what they can do to you. You fear what happens to you, okay? Then that will open up doors for dark spirits to come in, okay? Do you understand? A lot of y'all open up doors and see shit you shouldn't see because your fears block your blessings, okay? Your blessings is an aura to protect you and help you and guide you. If you this is why a lot of us be guided. Life is about guidance. Your guidance, your spirituality, your spirit, and your angels, whatever you want to call these. Okay, got many names. Okay, it gives you guidance. It gives you peace. So you're like, okay, well, now that I know I can astral travel, I now know I don't die. I now know my body dies, but I now know my spirit lives. That's astral traveling. That's the key to finding that out. You experience that. Once you experience that, it gives you great peace. Okay? Then when you do that, okay? Oh, I'm so loud over here. But that's my frequency, y'all. Let me take a walk. But I want y'all to understand that. Okay? There's certain things, because they got shit censored, that I can and cannot say. Ooh. Got balls over here. Hold on. So certain things that I can and cannot say, but that's only because the AI on this bitch is censoring. So I'm trying to work my way around what I'm saying for censoring purposes. you know. I got balls here, but I know it's one of theirs. Let me see. They went over there. So let me see. Is this yours? Are these yours? Hi. Hold on, y'all. Is this yours? Are these yours? Okay, these are not theirs then. He told me to have a nice day. I was just trying to see if these were his, but I guess not because he had dogs. Found extra balls here. I just thought it might have been theirs because they had dogs, but he told me to have a nice day, so extra balls for us, right? See, God works in mysterious ways. We kind of needed these. And it's pink. Look at that. Ain't it pretty? Mine now, right? But anyway, that's how God works. See, you know, now I get to go tell my little family that, you know, the balls that they lost over the gate, we got new ones. Not one, but two. I know one's a softball, but we're going to still make fun of it. Anyway, so yeah, like when you do your part, the universe will bless you in many ways, shape, and form. But it's not going to bless you according to you. It's going to bless you according to what's needed, okay? Some of y'all ask for $1 million. Y'all crazy as fuck. Some people get it, but it's all based off what they do. If you have enough, y'all got to understand. Stop wasting energy. Energy is money to the spirit guides. Energy. Time. Time is of the essence, but time only exists to man because they created it. But in the spirit realm, it doesn't matter. In the spirit realm, it is what it is. And spirit tells you guys to get your shit together now. And y'all sit there and say things like, well, I'll wait till tomorrow. Nah, you wake up now. You wake up now. You accept your fate now. You know, y'all got a problem with that. So I can't imagine what a lot of people would do when their doomsday come. You're going to tell God to wait. You know how many people, you know, experience near-death experiences and they talking about, oh, wait. I remember I had a couple of near-death experiences in my life, and I said, I'm ready. Let's go. Shit. They said, nah. They said, you a trooper, but it ain't your time yet. I've almost nearly died several times in my life, and this is how I'm able to tap in. But because I fear no death, man. Come on, man. You know, I don't care because I now know, like, when you're about to experience death, you learn how to astral travel so you won't experience the pain or what you believe is pain. You only experience... What is that? Huh. What is that? Huh. Maybe I got too close to the building. But once you get... Look, they done sound the alarm. Ain't that crazy, y'all? I swear the universe will speak to you. It speaks to you in many ways. But so once you start to fear death, it's when life get worse. Life just get worse after that. Life just go downhill. You gotta always be prepared for your last day, because nobody's promised tomorrow. So take that, heed that message. And a lot of y'all will pass your test that God is giving you, that the Spirit is giving you. Y'all scared. You're scared to face your masculine. You're afraid it's going to break your heart. You know? Look what I found. Oh. I thought this was theirs. I was about to give it to them. But anyway. You found more? Good. But the whole moral of this whole situation, okay, is to understand that you can't blame it all on your masculine, you know. A lot of them think about us a lot, just like we think about them, you know. But some of them just can't help. They don't have control of it. And I need you all to understand, some people just don't have control of their bodies. You know, some just vibe, some just going with the flow of things. And they just do what they believe is supposed to be done. You know, like, oh, if I'm single, I can mingle. And they don't know discipline is the key too. All right, this is the return of God when God say, I had enough of you undisciplined fools. All right, a lot of us are not disciplined enough. So I'm sorry, I'm sitting down here. If you guys want to support the channel, you can. My PayPal and Cash App is in the description. Um, if you guys want to support, it's okay if you don't. Um, what's the matter? Come say hi. Where your shoes at? Where his shoe at? Oh, so yeah, y'all. But what they're thinking in their minds when they do what they do, it's not intentional, and I want y'all to understand that. It's never intentional. It's never to hurt you. But you got to remember, you guys are hurting yourself when you overthink situations that it's not healthy for you. You want to overthink positive stuff, like how grateful you are to still be alive to fight this battle. Okay, if you're here today, you're here to fight that battle. The battle against good and evil. Take that honor. Okay, you don't have to be seen every day to fight the battle. There's a lot of people that's out there that meditate and just rather spend more time meditating than to be out there getting drunk and smoking and doing all kinds of wicked shit. People would say the wicked don't get no sleep. Sleep is what keeps you young. Saving your energy is what keep you young. And I'm not telling you to, do anything crazy or whatever, but sleep keeps you young because it gives your body, it slows the timing down. It slows the vibration down enough to absorb, and then you're more energized. Some of y'all, if you wake up drained, it's because you had a spiritual encounter, so you need to just wake up and put the nutrients back in your body, like your vitamin C, vitamin D's, and your multivitamins and stuff. So always have that. Always have a lot of y'all eat meat, including myself. It's not good. A lot of people that find true enlightenment mostly become vegans or whatever, because they start to realize that level of life to not want to take lives and shit like that. It happens when people catch that enlightenment, that care for life. I'm not saying I don't care because I eat meat, but at the end of the day, like, I don't beast on it all the time. Like, it's like every once in a while. But it's just a way of life, y'all. It's your way of life. Alright? Your masculine is a reflection of you. A part of you feels like you want to move on. So guess what they do? They move on. You understand what I'm saying? A part of you say, okay, well, I accept my masculine because it sounds good, because in my mind, like, it's physically, I'm telling myself, but spiritually, you're not aligned to it. It's like you just keep what they would call pushing and pulling with the energies. You know, you're pushing and pulling with the energy. Nobody's perfect. We're all humans. It's not all our fault, but this knowledge, when you get this kind of wisdom, it becomes your fault when you don't do something about it. Okay? You're not just supposed to be here to love and cuddle on your masculine. You're supposed to be here to fight this dark force. The best way to fight this dark force is speak your truth. Don't ever let that dark force put you in the corner and tell you you're crazy. Don't ever let that dark force tell you, even your masculine, he's training you to face him, to face her. Okay? Face me. Because when you can face me, you can face the world. Okay? They want you to get strength. They want you to do this. Just because they don't show you love all day, they don't want to hand it to you, and they don't want you to hand it to them. Okay? A lot of us feminists, we want to hand them the world. And then we want to keep giving them the world when they don't work hard. They need you to reflect that pain. They need you to reflect that pain because that's what's going to wake them up. They're telling you what they need you to do, but you're not strong enough and you're not enlightened enough to hear it and to discern it. Okay? And this is why a lot of y'all tend to, have a hard time understanding stuff. Can y'all go over there, please?
We're leaving.
Okay, well, go ahead. I'm coming. Let me finish my live. Can you do what he's told you to do? So, it gets confusing, but this is where, booking a personal reader will come in handy, okay? I don't mind helping y'all. Um, but you got to book that personal reading to get that guidance and get that counseling. But that's how I know you truly want that assistance and you truly want that growth. A lot of y'all don't want to be told that you got to let them go, but listen, that's the key. Because once you let something go, you have to wait for it. You have to let it go, and if you set it free and it's meant to be, it will come back, okay? But for good, okay? Not that come back and go and come back and go. That's that push and pull frequency. I'm talking about that you got to set that shit free into the, like, all right, so what you do is you say, all right, when you get that message, that I love you message, or that tap on your shoulder, or that chill down your spine, or your touch on your head and stuff like that, embrace it. Send it back. It's like like two cups, like a telephone line, or a string with the two cans and the string, and you got one on one end and the other one on the other one. You can never cut that divine order. Like they say, only God can in that situation, and God is not. God is never going to cut that off. God can cut off a union that's not supposed to be. They can do that. Only time will tell. Time doesn't exist, but according to your human mind, only time will tell. This is why they say only divine timing. It's because while y'all trying to control divine timing, you're hindering the time you're supposed to come in. Because if the universe said, hey, listen, all right, I need you to go over here today because you're going to run into your partner today. I just need y'all to look at each other today. I need y'all to see each other today. I don't need you to run over there and yell and scream at them and call them a bitch, hoe, fucker, this, that, da, 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 in the world. I don't need you to do that. I need you to go and let them see you.